Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well this Saturday evening. We are back in the world of Captain of Industry. I also have Andy on Discord chat as well. How are you this evening, Andy?
Never better, mate. Never better.
That's good. And if anybody else, members of Team Reg or Team REG, I've still got to figure out whether I call it Team Reg or Team REG, want to come and join us, yeah, we're in the one of the Discord chats. Good evening, Vicky. Good to see you're here as well. And yeah, we're back up. We've still got subscriber-only chat running due to the number of bots we had on Tuesday night stream. Good evening, Henry, as well. And yeah, Andy's saying hello in chat as well. So Andy's getting everywhere. Yeah. So I'm done a few. Love the lightning. They thought they'd tone that down. I think they've made it worse. There's been a few changes to the game since the last stream. So a few patches been released to sort out a couple of issues that people found. And it does seem to be on the whole working a lot better. I was saying to Andy before I started, my trucks were saying very busy. They've just gone to stable. Good evening, Cheeky Gamer. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah. So, what am I doing? Well, you'll see I've got a little bit of this hillside being chopped away over here. Why? Well, one, it's to give a bit more space up here. And second, it was also giving me the supplies for our ramp down. So that's we're heading downwards because we want to get towards the base of that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I kind of agree as well, Henry. I mean, it seems sensible, but yeah, that's the problem, Vicky. I use both as well. We've also put in a little bit of power plant, which we're going to do a bit more of later on. But that was just to kind of give us a bit more of a stable kind of power supply. This is all working rather well. At the moment, it's choked. That's not a bad thing. Our research is carrying on nicely. It's a little bit light on some parts, but it looks like it's just had them delivered. Cement's all working fine. Fuel's working fine. Maintenance is working fine. Water derricks that we put in to just start getting some supply. Fine. Food backed up. So yeah, big change. You'll see this over here. This, as you can see, is a new town. Why? They're going to bulldoze the one up there. I want this bit for eventually being able to put a proper fuel refinery. Jose Luis Salaba and Paco. Good evening, mate. I'm just going to call you Jose. Welcome to the stream. And thank you everyone who supported the first couple of streams as well, especially after the fact. I think the first one from last Tuesday night is sitting just shy of 3,000 views. So thank you very much, everyone. It's yeah, kind of blew me away. Just so everyone's aware, we've actually clocked as many watch hours this month as we did the whole of last month. Yeah. Right. So I know you've started playing the game, Andy. How have you been finding it?
Well, you know, my approach, mate, is slow and steady. I don't build anything until I've already got the resources.
Yeah.
I've found that going from non-irrigated fields to irrigated fields is quite a step change.
Yeah.
I think once you've researched it, it adds extra pressure on the fields.
Yeah.
So not long after I did it, I only have the one field. I went from 99 months feed supply pretty much down to 70 within 2 years. And it's borderline not recoverable at this point. So
Yeah, I mean, that's why I've got it so it rotates between... I mean, I've still got my fertility schedule into it, but it rotates between potatoes and vegetables.
Yep, I'm just coming up to vegetables at this point. But I'm just sitting there watching what the farm's doing, see if I can gauge it, catch
Yeah.
it before it does something catastrophic.
It does, I mean, the farming's a massive change since the beta.
Sure.
I did introduce him that he was in the chat, Vicky. You need to listen to what I'm saying.
Hello, Vicky.
Scaring the poor girl.
Good quiz question, by the way, Vicky.
But yeah, I'm saying it. But no, everyone's welcome. It's so much nice to see so many of you on a Saturday evening. Especially if you're in Britain, there's so much stuff going on at the moment. Lots of drunken people around at the moment. I'm not talking about Andy this time.
Oh, wow.
Why aren't you?
I'm getting that way.
Coal? Right, I've got a little coal issue on my...
Saw Nylauf's tying himself in knots in his game earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a few... I mean, I know there's a lot of people said about his stuff, but I know there's been a lot of people critical of his editing of his series.
I can't fault him on that. Nylauf runs at like 1,000 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and this game doesn't, and it trips him over.
Yeah, this game definitely does not run at 1,000 miles an hour. It's one thing. I think they've even slowed... It feels like they've slowed this game down a little bit as well.
Yeah. Are you finding coal goes a long way these days?
Oh, definitely. Except
Yeah,
they won't.
I'm
Well,
thinking-
except they won't deliver it a long way at the moment.
Oh, well.
I think I need another digger there. Right, where can I steal a digger from? I've only got 2 there, so I can't really steal from there. Yes, I know there's a low food supply. I'm deliberately doing that. I want to get it down, and then I'm going to literally demolish it all in one go. It's ready. I know there's enough. I know there's enough occupant space over there. I suppose I can nick one of these, couldn't I? I'll nick one of you. There's only one problem with that bit over there, and I'll show you now when I do this. Because I'm going to go and change it. Right, see, when I take to get him from here, so watch this digger that's coming down. Alright, so this one here, he's going to go to coal. But he can't just go that way. He's off for a jaunt. No, he was on chat the other night as well. Right,
I'm too lazy to type, Vicky. That's what it is.
Right, so we've got... So yeah, he has to go all the way round, up past the oil derricks, and then come back again. So, yeah, but I think I just need another digger next. I'm not getting enough coal over
Is that
here.
because he won't go under that pipe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just put a dip in it, and put a bridge, but it's not often I'm going to be moving diggers round.
Say that now.
Yeah, I know. But what I'll do then is I'll put another vehicle depot over here or something, so that I can send them out from the one I need them from. Because it doesn't cost you anything. It's not something it takes. Okay, it needs personnel, but the one thing in this game I've never run out of, and I have also been doing some work on building up the ones that we have, so that I can get more people from them.
I was initially shocked I couldn't stop my population rising.
Yeah.
Until I put down the captain's office.
Oh, that's right. Have I put that down yet?
Put the captain's office down, you can stop the population increasing.
It'd be sensible to put it near the housing, wouldn't it?
I don't know enough about it at this point to say where it's a good place to put it.
You know what I want to do? I want to give it its own little vista.
Yeah.
It's like, do you like when I love when I put the beacon on this one. There was just a
Yeah,
nice
so,
little, just a nice little bit of. Actually, I suppose you could put it there. That one. No, that doesn't quite work. That blocks there. No, that's too. That's on the edge. It'll complain about it wanting to fall over the side. I know the way that this game does that now.
I've not seen it do it yet, but I'm expecting it.
I put it there. It's kind of over in the main kind of plant area, and also they don't have to take the building materials that far. Right, so we've got that happening. Right, food's down to 9 months supply. This one's already food. This one, look, it's already got food in place. Both the warehouses are full. Water's in place. Everything's in place, ready. The only thing it hasn't got is electricity, but then I haven't unlocked that part of the electricity yet. Right. How far's that digger got? Don't see it there. Has he got over here yet? Yep, he's over here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Another one. That means they've basically got 3 trucks each. Oh. Yeah, coal definitely. I mean, this is still the initial dig. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you have to figure out why it didn't dig this bit out. Or that bit. Or that bit.
Have you set them to take only coal? Because that might be the reason. Maybe there's rock in that then.
Yeah. They'll clear it out eventually. But look at this. Doesn't that ramp starting to look good? Because what I'll do is once they've got that down, I'll get them to fill in kind of this bit so that they can get straight across. I want to get to about there, and then dig down. See, that'll get all the way over here and dig down, but I kind of want to get to I just want to get them to the bottom so they can start building at the bottom.
You unlocked the walls yet?
Yes. The problem is the walls only let you do 5 high. That's why I built this quite wide.
Okay.
Because it seems just to make it more stable. See, look.
Right.
I am actually. I mean, I might actually even fill in over a bit to this side. Oh, that's maintenance depot. All right. Oh, there we go. We've got our little. Doesn't look. See, before it used to look like an office, like a porter cabin. Now it looks like a proper building.
Not what it looks like. It's what it does for you.
Yeah. Right. So I'll put on growth pause at the moment. I'm going to give them plenty of food. Because we've got loads of food. I mean, look, I've already got back up here. We might as well let them eat. And also means that these guys will move quicker. Remove you. Eventually. Right, 3 months food supply. I don't mind losing that. Right. Fine. Oh no. I'm going to wait for them to demolish that. I've just realised this is going to backfire on me. Yes, I know people are starving. Quick remove. I know I lose a lot of materials in this bit, but I'm not overly worried because I've got oh, come on, come on, come on. Delete that. There you go. Boom, back straight back to 37 months food supply. That's quite good. So that's got them all moved over here. And there's room for expansion there as well. So okay, alright, good, that worked. Coal's getting into there now. Oh, I couldn't store all the vegetables. Yeah, it's because I had too many of them. It's reds it needs. Right, so this bit's now clear. This is going to be for the, as I said, eventually there'll be the oil depot for when we start importing it, because we have got cargo unlocked as well. Now we can start burning the waste. According to the next bit of research that's coming up. That's probably just going to create pollution galore, I reckon. Yeah, pollution's the worst thing at the moment. Yeah, yeah, it's because it's from there, here, here. Yeah, I suppose it could be a lot worse. It is nice to see the generators up and running. How far did I make that? Well, that will reach across there. That's good. That one. Just wanted to get that set up because that way I know once this is done, once it starts filling that, I know that we're gonna have to start looking at moving it again. Alright. So if anybody else is actually playing this game and, you know, has got any thoughts on it or anything like that, please let me know. Things that you found work for you, things that haven't worked for you. Always love to know what other people have been finding out about this game. How come I've all of a sudden jumped up to 42 workers? I do want to send my ship out again. He's been sitting here awfully quiet for a while. I'll send him home. He's been going back and forth between the different settlements. Why am I getting warnings about sound quality? I take it the sound quality is coming through okay. YouTube's just telling me that it's too low. I mean, are you hearing the game music and everything okay? And the other thing as well, while we're at it, please do remember to hit that like button on the video. It does help YouTube promote the stream, not necessarily during the stream, but also after the stream. And it all helps the channel grow and develop. And I want to keep the channel growing and develop. You guys have been amazing this last while for the support you've shown the channel. So yeah, please do hit that like button. And if you want to join in the either on-screen chat, hit the subscribe button. If you want to come and be part of chatting in the stream, then just join the Discord, which I'm going to put the instruction up on screen. So, come and join us. You'll be very, very welcome. We're not a bad bunch. Right, but also while we're waiting for things to happen, right, Andy, we were discussing Icarus, which is technically tomorrow night's stream. So, do we think it's in a playable position to stream?
It depends. I mean, if you're not using your mouse scroll wheel to select things from your hotbar, then it probably won't affect you. It doesn't affect Wayne because he doesn't use that, but you know what it's like. It's motor skills.
Yeah.
You get used to something. So
well,
I've had to
just hit the like button. Appreciate that.
I've had to revert to the 7 thumb buttons on my mouse to select things, and I'm just not used to doing it.
Yeah. No,
and it's that kind of thing that's going to trip you up when there's a bear in your face.
I just use the hotkeys.
Set
up your stream
type
deck.
the numbers from the keyboard, yeah.
Set up your stream deck.
I've got a Stream Deck pedal set up for it for a very specific purpose, but I don't have a.
Wouldn't take long to set up because all you got to do is tie it to keys, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it's just a doddle to do. It's but it means taking my hands off the Tartarus and moving it. Yeah. So I'm trying not to get my hands to leave the controls.
Yeah.
And so I might have to swap the thumb section out on my mouse from the 7 to the 12 button section on the mouse, because 7 isn't enough to do 10 items on a hotbar.
I'm happy with 1 button on the side. Actually, I have got one. Yeah, I've got 2 on the side of this mouse. Just don't use them.
I don't usually, but as the game stands at the moment, I don't really have an option. I don't like reaching for the keyboard.
Yeah.
It's too slow. It's just too slow to do. There's reasons.
Because I'm a keyboard player anyway, so.
Yeah. The thing is,
I'm literally just right next to it. Oh, she's being noisy.
My keyboard's the other side of my steering wheel, so.
Yeah.
It's another reason why I don't like typing, because I've got to type over the steering wheel. It's on like a laptop stand.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's fine because I don't use keyboard that much, but
I would look to do more with sort my steering wheel out, but I just don't use it enough. And also the fact, until I actually build the new PC, I don't really want to be messing around with anything like that. I'm not going to replace anything like that at the moment. Building the new PC is now the priority.
Yeah. Occasionally I feel the need to get FarmSim 22 out. Occasionally I'll get ATS out.
Oh, I've got ATS. Got to record. There's an episode of ATS, my ATS series, out tomorrow. I don't mind playing it with keyboard. I've got used to it. I mean, it's not as easy to control the truck with it, but it does a job.
I couldn't couldn't drive from a controller or a keyboard anymore. Just couldn't do it. It doesn't feel natural. When you've got as many driving sims as I've got,
yeah,
it's just worth leaving the thing there. Plus, I've got the farm sim side panel as well, and the gear shift.
Yeah.
So,
I will maybe look at some point going back into farm sim, but I just don't. At the moment, between Captain of Industry and the indie stuff and American Truck Simulator, there's just no time.
no, I don't.
I've got so many games that and of course Icarus as well. You know, I've got so many games on my desktop that I want to play.
Yeah. So we'll finish off talking about Icarus then for tomorrow. Wayne and I have got a new mission. It's in Riverlands.
Yeah.
It's a reasonably simple thing to do. We're most of the way ready to set it up, but
Cool.
we can complete the mission. But I think what we want to do is we want to raid all the exotics on the map.
Yeah.
So it'd be useful for you to join in on that one because you'll get exotics you can use in the workshop.
Cool. So yeah, so if anyone's about tomorrow night, wants to come and watch, we are doing Icarus tomorrow night. If you want to join in, let us know. We've always space for a few more. We need some more bait for the bears.
Yeah, so you'll have a bit of a yomp to get to the base, but once you're
that's
there...
nothing usual. That's become a weekly thing. My weekly sacrificial run. Right, so I'm kind of happy with that. I'm happy with this new base area. I just think it means that it's kind of a logical place to put it. You know, we've cleared that. We're clearing this bit. Oh, hey, our guys are down. We've made it down to the next level. Oh, look at this. It's just going to be attacking this lump of coal. I want to get down here because I want to attack the coal from the bottom of it. Oh, man. Oh, ships in battle. I like the way it doesn't automatically jump to it when you're doing something else.
Noticed that, yeah, because I haven't had a battle in this version.
Yeah, so you know when you like at this early stage when you kind of it automatically kind of runs away from the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't force you to go and watch it.
That's nice of them.
Yeah. Because the amount of times you know yourself, you'll be building something and it'll go in battle. Right, so we've got. Let's have a look at the research tree. So we have got desalinization and all that available to us. We've got biofuel available to us. So technically I could be wasting more, turning some of the food into gas. There's no need to at the moment. We have diesels unlocked. Maintenance depot 2. Let's upgrade our maintenance depots. That'll be a good idea.
That's still using steel.
That means they're still using the same materials, but it just means that they're more efficient.
But it needs feeding with steel, right?
No, that's maintenance. That's upgrade 3.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Upgrade 2 takes them to being electronic maintenance ones.
Gotcha.
And then third is then well, actually, third used to be steel. Who knows what it involves now? Because of course, a lot of these recipes have changed. It's like before, we never used to have burners. So burner means I can now burn the waste. But it just creates air pollution. I don't think there's a particular need for that at the moment. What we're working on now. Oh, we're getting some more edicts. And then it's going to go to getting us some more vehicles. I'm glad you'll be with us, Vicky. So there should be a laugh. I don't know if you... Can't remember if you weren't with us for the last Icarus run, were you? It's We did try out as well the new there's a new zone Icarus called Styx, which we did try the other night. That's quite amusing, isn't it?
Quite liked it. The one we're in now, though, is back on.
Yeah.
Back on. Can't remember what it's called now. Whatever it's called.
Got me thinking now. That's never a good thing. Right, let's work out where we're going to do. How we're going to do this. I probably want to go level up that a bit more.
Look at those trucks you've got trying to fill in that little dip.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it make more sense not to have trucks drive that far, mine the rock locally, fill it in locally?
I'm going to now. I'm going to move it now. See, this is once I got down here. That was the thing. It's this thing is I'm just having to do that, finish off while I figured out. That was kind of like my right. You've done this bit. I know you've completed the ramp now. So I know any vehicle I send will get down this far.
Yeah.
Because of course, in theory, it gives me another building area. But what I'll do is I'll get it. I've got to be careful. I don't want to dig out too much, because of course that will let the water in.
Maybe.
No, it does. But what I'll do is I'll probably go half deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to work out is where I want to go down the way. Kind of think maybe there. I want it far enough away from the coal so I can actually mine the coal. But I don't think there's actually anything. See, there's coal and rock. I mean, look how far back this goes. This automatically goes all the way back here as well. That could be interesting. I could be digging out. Okay. I think this is kind of like a neutral point. We were to put built. Let's put it to. Send our trucks off to do that one. Farm could not store all the potatoes. Right, let's send our ship somewhere. There. I can risk and bring them back. Now, I haven't actually assigned workers anywhere, have I? The only place was there. And it takes 20 workers. Captain's office is 20 workers. You're using too much electricity. We left the lights on. I'm actually probably going to need 2 towers. Because I need one for the down section and one for the local mining section. Just trying to work out which, like, yeah, it doesn't matter really which way we do it. I want that, or that, or that. I suppose if I take it that way. Man, it's going to take a lot of materials. That's only me there to there. It's at minus 70. I'm coming from minus 20. I'm going to go down 50 levels. Right, well, that's a good start. We'll leave him at that. Right, for location, we found some more people. Not enough maintenance, one. He needs just... that one. Just needs him to empty out some of the materials there. It's over there. In food production is just a bit too healthy at the moment. I'm going to put there.
If you add more supermarkets, it'll store that stuff.
Yeah. The problem is, though, it's not even so much that, it just produces far too much. I mean, I could put... Let's do... We can cheat with this one and just take it straight off this. And like that. If I put another one there with another warehouse, you've got to remember to set it to whatever food you're expecting it to supply. It doesn't automatically. Like a lot of the stores will pick up automatically.
Yeah.
These don't. Vegetables. Not enough maintenance 1. Shut up, you stop complaining, you silly machine. Right. There it goes, they've actually started doing that bit. Right, so what we're going to do now is shut down this mine over here for now. All the way over here, all the way over here, all the way over here to there. Add 1. Give them 3 to start with. Oh, they made a good job. Oh, they did a better job than the local councils are doing on potholes. Of course, that digger's going to take a while to get there because he's got to go on the jolly, hasn't he? Yeah, look, there he goes. Round by the pipe. Off on his jolly. So thank you everyone who's hit that like button so far. It really is appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please do so, as it helps. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. There's also join buttons, super thanks buttons, super sticker buttons. There's lots of buttons for everything. I have to just notice there's a trench there. Like, well, the truck didn't get stuck in that. Because they built those quickly, didn't they? But it's not emptying this again. No, I appreciate that, Vicky. Thank you, whoever just hit it. I appreciate that. I'm tempted to put, because of the way, I mean, it's so bad at dealing with this waste. I am tempted just to put a burner in just to deal with it.
You're not using it for landfill then?
No. No, I mean, the last thing I would do is use it for landfill, for just take it from here to over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a ramp down this side, it probably wouldn't be so bad, because then you could go around that way. But let's try out the burners. We've not used them before. Let's use one. Let's see how much the people hate it. We'll give it a little bit of a distance. How about that? That one. Not enough maintenance 1. What's wrong? I've got some more edicts. I don't really think I need to pass anything off. No. I wonder. I think I know what the problem there might be. I think it's this. I'm going to put... I'm going to quick deliver those for a reason, because what's happening is I don't think we're exporting enough of the iron sheets. Interesting to see if we can get to double figures for likes again. I mean, that one on for the first stream of the early access where we were like, oh yeah, we managed to get to 15 likes. I think it's now on 46. But yeah, we're getting there. Right, so we've got that, we've got that. We've got even more food in storage now. Which is why the trucks have got very busy. Got more thunder. Which it was forecast for the UK today, but didn't happen. I'm curious because it's doing this again. It's favouring the one side. Makes me wonder if this is connected right. You're about empty. So you're empty now. Have you noticed that connectors seem to be storing some stuff lately?
Connectors?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
They are definitely, because if you look at the belt that's on the screen, this machine's empty, yet it's still coming out.
It's coming out of the machine, though.
No, the machines were empty.
Oh. Maybe they do then.
It seems that they seem to have a little bit of like overflow storage. Oh, it is working. There you go.
Well, I suppose they kind of have to because of the way they work. They've got to learn to discriminate across different belts, don't they? So there's got to be something in there.
Right, that's cool. That belt is working. Why aren't you emptying? Because you're on the wrong condition. And also, I bet you that's full. I need to put this on. Take slag as well. They're just going to be jumping stuff over this cliff for a while. What happens when you start a major bit of terraforming? Right, we've got a little bit of scope in food now, which is always good. Again, thank you everyone who's joined us this evening as well. Coming back as it is, it's great to see so many people coming back and joining in the streams and coming back and watching videos. It's, you know, this last few weeks have been quite humbling in a way, looking at some of the numbers. Oh. Right, we've got plenty of oil still there, so I'm not having to worry. I just don't want, I'm not going to start building the other oil bit yet. Where's my ship? There. You can get to there. I definitely would be interested to know what other Captain of Industry play, any tips that they've found are good for them. I realised I never actually promoted the stream round anywhere tonight on Discord. Totally forgot about it. Been a long week. The next couple of weeks are going to be manic here on the island as it all starts to gear up for the Isle of Wight Festival.
Instead of one enormous straight ramp down,
Yeah.
I only thought about going for the Swiss Alps approach.
I'm going to.
Doing some switchbacks.
Yeah. I'm going to. That's why if you look, when I put it down, I actually put a flat bit at the end.
Right.
Yeah, look, it's one run, gets there, and then it's flat. Because then what we'll do is we'll go... kind of there. And the one thing as well I've learned is to kind of like... I mean, it's still going to be, look at that, still going... How much layer on my concrete to cut? Me going to be digging out a lot of rock. Is to have a gap between the kind of each of the switchbacks. Oh, why is this doing this? I'm going to do... that there. You know, it is tempting to move this whole production bit. Right, have it started emptying these out yet? going to load. As soon as I can, I'm just going to have it literally do a ton more trucks. Yes, I know my vehicle limit's reached. It doesn't mean I can't queue them up. Yeah, it's not so much in our Discord, Vicky, because mine automatically gets posted in there when I go live anyway. But it's things like so on the Captain of Industry Discord, and other ones. Usually likes of Ruggeds, VCs. Oh, chips in battle again. Right, so we've got only got a few more places I can actually reach at the moment. Not getting as many pirate ships, I've noticed, in contact range. Tweer? What's a tweer, Vicky? Oh dear. You and your spelling mistakes, Vicky. I won't tell it say the one you got wrong last night, because that would be embarrassing. But it was hilarious. Yeah, thanks, Vicky. I'm just thinking I might have to do... I wonder if that's because of the range. Or is it picking up because of this one? One way of finding out. Oh, it's got a bit flashing. Oh, no, it's just it's when the camera gets to a certain point. Look at that, potatoes is already starting to back up again. One of them back. One of them back. Have you got the same problem? No, not really. I'm curious, I am going to build the cargo depot because I want to see something. Have you figured out, here you go Andy, how you change which one the ship comes in, or does it automatically just choose it?
I think it's just first come, first served.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't come in from the left. Ah, right. That's what I wanted to see. The inputs are also outputs as well.
Right.
Have I confused you by that?
Somewhat. I haven't got to that bit yet.
The reason why I was looking at that is because of, you'll see on these, is the contracts.
I know of them. I don't know much about them.
Yeah. So of course the contracts, you've got to be able to ship stuff out.
Gotcha.
So that's what I was saying. That's why I wanted to see what the ports were like, because there is some contracts there we can do. Right, maintenance is now sorted out. It's happening. Concrete's now well sorted. All plants now backed up. It's just this flaming... flaming slag. That's not emptying.
Wayne put his new monitor and graphics card
All right.
in over the weekend, yeah.
Very nice.
So he's now got a 32 by 9 curved monitor.
That still doesn't beat my 55-inch make-do monitor at the moment.
It's 49 officially.
Now the monitor, as it is, I mean, yes, okay, I would need to get my hands on building negative may collapse due to uneven terrain.
And he put a 3080 Ti overclocked.
Why would you
in his
collapse due to
machine.
uneven terrain?
Ooh.
Oh, I know why. It's because of this mountain. Right, if I stop taking that bit down, give it a bit more comfort space. Right, so we've got vehicle management 2. We're going to hope that sorts that out. If not, we'll just have to move another one in. Not as if they cost a lot and not as if they take long to build. Right, so we've got more vehicles being built now. Loads of trucks. This is the bit that's concerning me. Oh no, it must be working because I've just noticed it's actually able to produce now. So that tells me this must be emptying in some form. Are you going to go and pick up? No. Artindi, how are you, my friend? Yes, we're live. Sprock, this is the creator map. You get it with the supporters pack on Captain Industry. It's not one of the standard maps. You must buy the supporters DLC if you haven't already got it. So if you know the game, it's kind of like the reverse of, I'm trying to remember the name of the map, but it's you kind of have to build up the way. This one you kind of got to build down the way. which is why I've got this bit going on over here. You know, just right. We build a bit of flat land for them to drive across, and they drive round it. Oh no, he's going to go through it. He's going through the crater. That's good, mate. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, we're actually in the process of building a ramp down this way. Going to be a big job. A lot of rock to be moved. I'm told it would. I'm told it will. Not going to try it. Well, not at this point. We may when we decide to abandon the series, which can be quite funny. We'll see if they complain about the quality of life then. I mean, that's how we will end the series, is with digging through the wall. Unless we do it accidentally before then. Because we are trying to dig through the mountain over there. No, over there. Yeah, it is over there. Just to give you some sort of idea, this level, this is what, minus... This is level 10. This is level 5. And down here is minus 70. Or minus 80. But yeah, it's going to be a long way down. I wouldn't. It's one of those things. I mean, I will not be the first, but I bet you someone's already done it. What do you reckon, Andy? Do you reckon someone's tried digging through the wall already in this game?
I heard about it. Somebody was tunneling through. I don't know what the result was.
I can probably guess.
There'll be some screenshots somewhere.
Yeah, so this is the. No, it's worth it though. It's definitely worth this map. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting down here because I mean you've got the gold there, iron there, copper there, coal there. I mean, to me, in some ways, you can kind of move you would move your basic mines and processing down here, and then kind of advance it up the levels. Just because of the way it is, because there's a big natural water source right in the middle of it. But yeah, it's a good map. There's also more oil under here as well, so we kind of would need to flatten that. But then I'm reckoning the trucks would probably get to it, whatever. Be a bit bumpy. Right, so has this actually been emptied now? Well, it's definitely been emptied of something. Oh, there he goes. What about the copper one? Has it been done? No. Here's the priority on it. Get another truck underway. Right, where am I going to leave the camera angle while I take a quick 2 minutes? What would everyone like me to leave the camera on? Would you like me to leave it on this bit? Or this bit as the new vehicles come out? Oh, there we go. There's a vehicle. Should move those generators. Move them down here somewhere. Yeah. Well, that really helps me, Vicky. Right, you're going to get this bit. Because at least then there's some things happening. You should at least see vehicles coming for fuel. The first bit. Okay, we'll move it over here. Actually, if you put it like that, you see the trucks just in the background as well. Right, I will literally just be 2 seconds. Yeah, they're not bad, are they, Artindi? Let's turn that off. Right. Right, we've got this production happening. Right. Thank you, Vicky. I'm going to change this. Actually, I know what we did. We never have been back looked. That's dealing with the waste. Has it done much to the air pollution? Ugh, it's gone up quite a bit. Okay. Well, we've got new storage bits being worked on. That could be good. I want to move you so we can start work on it. I appreciate that, my friend. Welcome to the streams anyway, our Aragon Strider. Yeah, we're usually here every Saturday night with some Captain of Industry. If there's enough interest, we may even do another one later in the week. Michael, how are you, mate? Funny, I was actually reading on Discord earlier that someone had spent 20 hours yesterday playing this. And I can believe that. Wouldn't you agree, Andy?
Oh, yes, without a doubt.
Right, what am I looking at? Alright, I'm going to do... Pull that one back from there. That let me put the trading dock. That was blocked by the flaming... Oh, there we go. Go there. I want to let me build. Oh, because you can only have one. It's a unique building. We'll solve that problem. Not unique anymore. That's good to hear. No, I was glad that everyone's coming to join in and all that. This game has been. I mean, it has been such a change for the way the channel's developed. I mean, it's. Why aren't you being taken away? You are now. Good. Right. Right, if we move these generators now. Get rid of that. And then bulldoze that. And Mr. Younger. Hello. Oh, everyone's out the woodwork tonight. You think it was the weekend or something? I mean, I'm going to ask you a question. Would you want me to stream this again on Monday night, people? Has anyone figured out what the number is in the research label? Oh, the +3 means there's 3 more items in my queue. So, I'm working on 1 and I've got 2. I've got deconstruction efficiency, settlement power and mechanical power storage being researched. So I've got +3. If I had another one, it'll change to +4. So that's what that number is. I think I know some people are curious about the number in the bracket here. I think I'm thinking that's potentially how many months. No, it's alright, Mr. Younger. I appreciate any time you are here. I appreciate any time anyone is here. You know, I think any content creator or streamer or anything like that is so used to, it appreciates the fact when there's more than just yourself talking to yourself. What does everybody else think about? I mean, I see Vicky says yes, stream on Monday. Anybody else interested in me streaming on Monday? Not a problem, Michael. As it is, we're here to answer questions. It's. I mean, it's certain things I know have seemed obvious to me. I mean, me and Andy have had your bits where we've gone, oh, have we done this? Have we done that? Because some bits, yeah, you don't think of until you actually have to do them. Is my research? Yeah, my research bits are going. Oh, I sat for so long, probably about 2 years before I did my first video, thinking, oh, I should really give it a go. And you know, that was, well, I launched the channel, what, January 2018? Yeah, January 2018. I got it's in it. Appreciate the fact you watch the videos. It's been. I mean, it's all of a sudden the support everyone's showing for the channel has been amazing, and everyone who's made donations in various forms, and it goes back in. We've done the graphics card. The next bit I'm going to probably be doing is buying the new motherboard for when we build a new PC. Get the case to put the motherboard into. Then I'm just going to buy the new power supply, RAM, and processor. And I think it's the only bits I'm essentially needing to get, because I can take the hard drive out of this one. But I might actually buy another hard drive so I can actually still keep this machine running. I'll just put a different card in it and use it for some of the bits behind the scenes. I'm sure I pulled. Now, here's a curious bit. I've only got 3 trucks allocated here, yet there's 4 parked. I want to try one of those contracts. Unit module for cement, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. No, I've got a 3060. RTX 3060. As Andy was saying, it's a friend of ours who's got the 3080 Ti. I'm unfortunately not quite in that position to spend that sort of money on a graphics card at this time. Maybe one day.
It's asking silly money.
Yeah. Oh, but it's in it. If from what I upgraded to This one has made such a difference to what I can do. And as I said, there's the next bit I was in is we've got. I mean, my base machine still runs on DDR3 RAM, so it's not the most high-powered machine that I have.
I'm just looking at 3080
Now,
Ti now. Hideously expensive.
now look, there you go. How would you like to use this depot? Import from mine or oil rig, assign a contract.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to come back to that for the simple reason. Yeah, it is. I mean, for example, the difference it makes when one of the Captain of Industry videos. I mean, I think it was Michael that pointed it out. There was a lot of blurring in the original episodes of the first episodes of the last series, and also they used to take an hour and a half to 2 hours to render each episode. I've since the new graphics card come in, we've changed the way we record, improved the quality of them, actually lowered the rendering standard, but they now render in about 20 minutes. And it's just the power of the card that makes the difference. So, as I said, it's kind of like a mix of all sorts. We found there was a fault on the last card, which is why I kind of got forced into doing an earlier upgrade than I planned. Yes, see, look, we've got no cargo ship, because I haven't actually fixed one. If we start repairs on that... And it came down to decent price, and at the time I happened to get a YouTube payout and a couple of other small donations from the channel and things like this. So we put it, as I said, everything that comes into the channel goes back into it again. So that's the way I look at it is, you know, you guys were the ones that helped me do that upgrade. Just missed a payout for this month, but we will be getting a payout next month, but that'll go into the motherboard. I think I've got another payment coming which will go into getting the RAM and the case. So that then just leaves the processor and the CPU and the power supply to get. And then we get the new rig up and running. That will be fun. Right.
Stupid cards are asking for an 850 watt power supply.
Yeah. I know I'm right on the limit of, I think I've got a 650 in mine. It's kind of right on the limit. I mean, I think it wants a minimum of 450. So I've got 200 to kind of do the rest. I mean, I know myself. That's why I want to get, when I build the new rig, I want to put a bigger power supply in, probably put an 850 in it.
I'm sure mine is a 750 gold.
Yeah.
Which would probably do. But I think the one that's in my old machine, which is sat in the corner here, I think that was 1,000.
Yeah.
I was
looking around. You don't actually see many 1,000 watt power supplies now.
No, it's a few years old. This was made by, or that machine, should I say, was made by Ian Parry. 8-pack from Overclockers.
Yeah.
Hand built. Very nice. Water cooled. Hated it from the day I took delivery of it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go water cooled. I'm not a fan of it.
I was going to put a water cooled CPU in my machine here. I had one, and I put it in, it just failed. It had been sat here for a year. It never powered up, pump never ran. So I ripped it out and put in a big monster air cooler. Awesome. Doesn't make a sound.
Oh, that cocked that up. Right. Go there. Go there. Just moving my backup diesels. There's a couple of these pipes I wanted to upgrade and I've just never got around to it. That was one. Is that one? Yeah, that one. Yeah. No, it's... I mean, that's the thing is, I mean, it's like somebody at work was laughing at me and said, I said, look, I'm building my own rig, and they're like, why? And it's like, well, because I can get what I want. And in a way, it'll be a lot. It's also going to be cheaper than trying to do. If I went out to buy and bought it. Right, I want to actually export those now.
Leon, if you go into the Black Diamond Industries general forum, Wayne's posted a picture of his rig. Simpit.
General forum, you said. Where is it there?
Yeah.
I do not have. I don't have permission to see the history.
Ah! Damn it! Of course you didn't. Well, as soon as he posted it in general, I copy this.
You can copy it and post it in my general in the Hangout.
I'll DM it to you.
Right, we'll start demolishing some of these generators now. I hate the new deleting the pipe system.
There you go. I sent it to you as a DM.
I'll have it in a second. Yeah, that's nuts. He needs to get out more.
Oh, he does get out. He's out tonight. He was telling me he and I have both got, like, you've got their proper gaming chair.
Yeah.
He decided that it wasn't good enough for his sim pit, so he was looking for a car seat. Got two of them for 20 quid. He says it's brilliant. It's got lumbar support. The whole lot's out of an Astra van, apparently.
Okay.
It's just really comfortable.
Why can't it get to there? Cover those. Hang on. digger's managed to get itself stuck, so let's recover that. My digger's stuck. And it won't let me recover it either. That's strange. Right, we'll just have to send it to scrap. It's that's a good idea. No, that won't work either. I think it's got itself stuck in the corner, that's the problem. Ah, good, we got it. That's right, that worked. Right, what we'll do is we'll go over here, we'll go over here. And it recovered it, that's fine. So it didn't actually scrap it. Right. And it shouldn't have to take the long way around this time. Darkness, how are you? Yeah, I was just thinking I was going to have to dig it out. Yeah, we got it. Thank you for the help, guys. Appreciate that. These guys are digging themselves into a hole. Right, have we finished loading the cargo for that? Yes. Right, so let's go and get that ship. I mean, if I'm right, for this one, it should mean that if we give it concrete, it gives us coal. But I'm going to wait till I get the ship done. Right, so what else have we got undone? Deconstruction. Yeah. We've got settlement power. What edicts do we get there? Oh, they've changed so much of this game since release. I mean, I did see one person put down more sense not learning what was and just getting used to what is. That's good to hear, Darkness. It is. I mean, as I said, a lot of people have been watching this game, and yeah, it's just so good. I like the new maps. Really do like the new maps. Oh look, he's dug through the sand. Right, so we've got a ship now. So this should bring our little cargo ship in. Oh, tell me about it. I said I was lucky enough to get this game, get my hands on, of course, the early access version a day or so before, so I could, of course, record the first few episodes of the series, the videos, and I tried my normal bit, my normal start, and it just kicked my butt. It just destroyed me. Hence why we're playing it on this level, because I'm not confident enough to go up the level yet. Because it's definitely it's definitely harder. Right, yeah, sign a contract. Sign. Oh, we've got upgrade storage. Ooh, go on. Upgrade. I want to see some of these new storages. We're going to upgrade you. And we'll upgrade you. And we'll upgrade. We've got a few of these storages on top. I've not seen the new ones yet. But it's quite exciting to actually get to that bit. That's sad. We've got the warehouse, the normal warehouse storage there. We've got the two loose storage, and we've got a water supply over there. And it's amazing what these guys is in is for a two-man development team. That's the bit I always say to people is, it's not as if it's a massive publishing house. It's a two-man team that have done this. Yes, there's been other people who've done bits and pieces. Yeah, another one. That's the one where this is kind of like the opposite of this one. That's the one where you've got to build up the mountain, doesn't it? Isn't it darkness? This one you have to build down the mountain. Just can't find another place there was a battle. There we go. Right, so they're digging their way through there now. Actually, I just suddenly thought we could actually get to level out the rest of this. I think that's one of the new storages, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. hold 360. Twice the size. Isn't that cool? Right. And here's one of the new. I like that. Oh man, look at the water storage. So cool. Does that mean I need a... Yeah. I need a way to bring in the coal that's coming in from the contract. That kind of makes sense now. Yeah, so yeah, this is, as I said there, this is the, you know, this map's definitely the reverse of that one.
Leon, that first module,
Yes.
is that sector coal? Because it had cement on it, yeah?
So this one does cement.
Okay.
First one, because it's different module.
Okay.
So you use the unit module for the cement, and then you need to put a loose module in for the coal. And it
Gotcha.
automatically chose coal when I put it down.
Gotcha.
Because of course it's the other half of the contract. And I think if I'd chosen a bigger ship, because you in the contracts you can choose the size of ship that you're using.
Yeah.
So of course it would choose what relevant you need. Actually, I suppose if I tell it to keep the fuel tank full. Right, I'm telling you, I mean, you're going to be coal, but we don't want it to import. We want to make sure it's exporting the coal as it comes in. So I mean, you could actually set up quite a few harbours in this game now, and the harbours are probably more beneficial now than they were before.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking forward to that bit.
I mean, I can definitely see, you know, things like of, you know, on the early map when you've got a lot more flat coast. You know, you definitely make a lot more use of harbours in that one now.
Right. I'll let you know how I get on.
I might have to do a private one as well. Test it. Right, so is this you bringing cement in? Yes. The ship being loaded. Yeah, the visuals on this game are amazing. He says as the lightning goes off. It's probably some of the most effective lightning I've seen in a game. Maybe because they don't have to actually concentrate on the lightning part, they just have to flash the screen. But they get it just right. That makes use of the cement that we're making over here as well. Why are you taking the supply away again with you? It is very detailed darkness. You're right. Yeah. Funny, Vicky was saying that as well with it. It doesn't half make you jump. As I said, they've done such a good job with it. Oh, come on, folks. We need one more like to get to double figures again on the likes button. Surely there's one person still to hit that like button tonight. We're on 9. And we get another double figure night. Can we do it twice in a week? We go with settlement power. That will boost the unity of our workers. We've only got 3 workers left. You have to bring some more in. Oh, we've actually, all those trucks I said it to build. I'm going to take that one off because that one, once that one comes out, we've actually got, that's 10. Yay! We hit the 11. Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's quite weird. This system, the YouTube system here shows always seems to either one higher or one lower than what shows on your screens. So at the moment mine's showing 11. So yeah. Oh dear, excuse me. Right. Got another 5 o'clock start tomorrow. Is he nearly loaded? He is. I want to see what he does. Oh, I'm showing 13 now. Thank you everyone for hitting that button. I appreciate that because the thing is, the way YouTube, a lot of the algorithm works is it counts interactions. So hitting that like button, you know, all helps. I think that's the last one going on board now.
Who the hell knows what Susan's up to, mate?
Huh?
Susan.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. My brain's tired. It's been a long day. I've been up since about 3:30 because I woke before work. Woke before my alarm this morning. Right, why aren't you naffing off to sea? Ship is being unloaded. No, the ship is being loaded. Yeah, what you'll probably need to do is refresh it, Vicky. It doesn't auto-update, it just refresh. You've got to refresh it. Yeah. Oh my god, he's got a pathetic little horn. It doesn't hate you, just need to refresh it. It'll update once you refresh it. It's like when I'm quite often, if I'm sitting here doing stuff, and I'll quite often leave it on the studio page, which is where I get all my information and that from, and how the channel's doing. But it doesn't update while I'm looking at it. And it can be sometimes annoying that you forget to update it or refresh it, and of course it suddenly makes a massive jump. Or a massive decrease. Luckily at the moment it's been jumps. Oh my god. Alright, come on. I want to see what this ship brings in. I wish you'd show the cargo ships on the map, because we know that one's going towards one of the bases. Oh, I said so many of these bits. There's so much thought gone into this game and how it develops, and how it looks, and how it sounds. Yeah, I'm probably, as you know, Michael, it says the cool side of things is definitely sometimes how I evolve bits. We got settlement power. Now, while we wait for that, let's go and put the settlement power in place. That one. No, that one. Make them happier. The thing is with it is I think once people play this game, you can't help but go about it. I mean, yes, I know there's been a lot of criticism on the launch date for the tutorial, which I think was unwarranted. But hang on, is he coming back with cement?
There's nothing wrong with the tutorials. It's people just too lazy to read.
He brought cement back with him. I mean, it's in this. I mean, I'm honest enough to say I got this game for free. The developer provided me with the game, but all the opinions I have of it are my own. You know, I don't have to show this game as much as I do. I don't have to make as many videos of it as I do. You know, when I originally spoke with them about doing coverage, it was the very one of my Luxie episodes, which we did, and then we took a break from it for a little while, come back to it, and it's just taken over. Yeah. The problem it's in is that everyone, you know, wanted it. Correct? In the 90s we'd have, in the 80s we'd have tutorials. You were lucky if you got an instruction manual in the 80s. Used to be on the inlay of the cassette the game was on. Oh, I need a worker. I need some workers. We'll get there.
I just saved Grillmaster's life in the Arctic in Icarus.
Hmm? Yeah, it's... So this game is... I mean, I love building games. I love simulation games. I've seen, you know, Satisfactory. Yeah. No, it is. As I said, we're saying, Michael, they put so much thought into it. I mean, it's like, you know, I love Satisfactory. I love, you know, these sort of games, and it's just so well done. And there's so many different ways you can play this game as well.
You need to do stationaries once they fix the bugs that they left in it.
Yeah, well,
That one sorts the men out from the
we've already
boys.
got one buggy game that we're playing.
Well, Station wasn't that bad, but they've just had done an 8-month-long refactor.
Yeah.
And I'm planning to go back into it because I've got nearly 2,800 hours in Station Is. That is a building game that sorts the men out from the boys. Proper survival, that is.
No, it's one of those bits, but yeah. Oh, there was the tutorials in games used to be really. And yes, I mean this has still got more of a reading tutorial with kind of small videos to show you what they can do. But I know it's something the developers are looking at. That's why this game is still early access. It's not the finished product yet.
We're in a new era here,
Yeah.
Leon. Most games that you'd have had back in the day weren't anything like as complicated as this. It wasn't possible.
But the other thing as well is, and the one thing I say again with the comments was everyone was, because you couldn't pre-download it before the launch. Everyone was so surprised at how small the file was.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's sitting thinking, oh, it's going to be likes of. I mean, I'll use Satisfactory as an example, because Satisfactory thing's about 40 gigabytes to download. Yeah. This is what, 600 megabytes?
Yeah, Philip and Marek really know how to code. They're very, very good at it.
You know, this is a tiny file. So they've done an amazing job.
Not only that, it saves games quick, it loads games quick.
It saves games instantly.
I know, it's very, very slick.
Right, so we've got that starting the down. That's going to take ages. And we're probably going to end up ripping a lot of this mountain out to get that done. Coal's happening there. We've got the new coal supply coming in as well. Oh, he's off. He's away again. And that's part of the fun bit about this game. It's like I've played. I mean, I've played so many games. But if it's when you fail that, you know, to me, it tells you if the game is done really well, you automatically want to get back into it, back playing, and learn from mistakes. This, a lot of games don't. You fail early and you go, sorry, I'm not playing again. This, you automatically want to jump back in and try something else. And I've got
very addictive.
It is. It's really addictive. I know of a friend. I know of somebody else who's playing it, and they're saying the same thing. This, you know, Darkness again. That's one of the things they said is this will play on some quite old machines. You know, it's designed. I mean, this. I mean, I think Michael is probably the best one to actually answer this. Is the difference in how this looks on my machine now compared to it did at the start? But that's down to the graphics card, which takes us back in a full circle again. I don't even think they know themselves, Darkness. I don't think they know how low the game can go. I've not known. I mean, I know there's a few technical glitches, but that was down to drivers at the start. Actually, I'm gonna upgrade you. Upgrade you. But yeah, I think it's amazing how far they've come with this game. And how far they plan to go. Because I know they've talked about adding, at the moment, it's like a lot of it, there's no real end game at the moment.
No, there certainly will be, though.
I don't know if I want an end game, though.
Just because you get to the end game doesn't mean you can't start on your map.
It'll be interesting to see if they do what they do with, because I know they're talking about making it so modders can do their own maps.
Yeah, they have talked about that. I
Yeah,
think
I need to go back to Dyson Sphere because it's changed a lot since I last played it. So it's something I do need to go back to at some point.
I got lost in DSP.
Yeah, so did I kind of. But then I was trying to do a series with a blind. It doesn't always work.
Yeah,
Especially because, I mean, I think also at the time I tried doing it, the channel was still at that point where it was, yeah, you know, occasional, people come back and watch the videos. Now with this, I'm getting we've got a good solid go. I mean, I'm looking at all these names tonight, and it's amazing to see so many people returning to the streams and being part of it. That to me is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I don't think I'll go back to DSP. That's
I need to go back to it for at least. I need to go back to it for at least a look.
It's pretty, but it's a game of spreadsheets.
Actually, I don't mind spreadsheets. I'm a football manager player. That is the game of that is the game of spreadsheets.
Now this has got a lot more nuance, I think, than DSP or Factorio or Satisfactory for that matter.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's like I said to you, the very first time I came onto your YouTube channel was every single click, changes everything else in the game.
Yeah.
You can't really predict it that well. You have no idea what it's going to do to you.
No, and that's it. It just all of a sudden it just wants to. It finds a way to bend you over.
Yeah, it will. And nothing that you can do will fix a problem quickly.
No. So we can upgrade that one. We can upgrade that one. And that one. If we upgrade all the kind of food supply ones. Yeah, I'm going to saying is I'm going to go back and look at Satisfactory when update 6 comes out. Because I want to have a look at the new coastline to see how that would work. Cause
I'm going to hold out for Ixion.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. I mean, that's kind of one of the joys I have. Oh, here we go. We got this. Yeah, hello and welcome. I found this game 2 days ago. No, thank you for watching the streams and thank you. This game is amazing. And that's it, is people watch this game and they just fall in love with this game. It's
Pretty.
The trick I think with this game, Aragon, is to look at this now. I'm taking a sit back and letting it do things. Is do not go gung ho and just build, because it will bite you. You know, I'm looking at this now. By increasing these to the next level, I'm getting extra fuel storage for when I push on to the next level.
I've still got teeth marks in my butt from playing this.
Well, that's a different story. You know, you've got to just pace yourself, figure out what works, and not be afraid to fail. You know, this game will bite you. Pickup cannot reach destination. Right, what's wrong with you? Where are you trying to get to? Why can't you get there? Off. And what are you doing there for a starter? Exactly. It does. It kind of takes you back to those days of being a kid. Yeah. I mean, it reminds me of like sort of, you know, combining my Lego and my dinky cars. If that makes sense. You know, you've got that kind of let's build our own little base type feeling with it. All my coal trucks are sitting backed up. We'll increase that one and that one. Oh, we may as well do that one for the fun of it as well. Yes, Michael, I was waiting for someone to make that joke. Couldn't see the forest through the trees. Let's see, we'll increase that one as well. I love the fact that how these look with the extra fuel in it. They look starting to look more and more like fuel dumps. Yeah. It's also, yeah, and the sand doesn't get so many horrible places. See, look at this. This should now give us more room for food storage as well. I mean, we've only got 360, like 500 potatoes in storage just outside this base. That's 400. So there's about 1,300 potatoes in storage over there. Right, I can do some more work on my power base. Flywheel. Right, we'll get those in position and then we'll start expanding it. Level 2 food markets. I haven't seen level 2 food markets yet. I don't think we've unlocked them yet. Oh yeah, food market 2. Add that to the queue. I can't do wheat farming yet because I haven't got the wheat seeds found. That blocks my entire farming route. I know somebody wanted me to have the advanced logistics as well, so we'll get that unlocked. Right, overheat slightly. See, because this one's not really moving that quickly. So if I set a belt like that. I'm just trying to think of ways to keep this operating more. Look at Allah. It's waiting for the construction parts that it stores. How funny is that? Oh, I need the yellow construction parts. Hang on a minute. If I open the door, I've got 160 of them inside. Okay, so that production line moving as well. Do you know why? Because I haven't got that one on empty at all. Oh no, old habit, old habit. Need to change that to that one. Oh, I've done it again. Because I so used to setting everything priority 3 in the past. Try and leave myself scope to try and keep things for emergency up that level now. Now, there you go, our flywheels are arriving. That's so cool. That actually should get things moving quicker as well. We'll actually export the building supplies now. That will help loads, won't it? Why are you complaining about power? That's why the flywheels start up, isn't it? And that's what's causing that. Right, that is a good point, I think, for me to leave off tonight. We will be back tomorrow night, 8 PM UK, with some Icarus, with Andy and Wayne. Andy, who's in chat, very quiet.
Yep, I'm still there, mate.
So, yep, we'll be back with some Icarus tomorrow night. Again, if it's a game that you're interested in and want to take part, let us know in Discord. We will certainly look to see what we can do. We'll then be back on Monday night, 8 PM, with some more Captain of Industry as well. We'll do another one Monday night. Actually, keep it going. Because it is, I really have enjoyed these streams that we've started off June with. It's been amazing fun. It's saying VP, not a problem. Aragon, thank you for being part of it. Everyone else, Michael, Darkness, Andy, Michael. I'm trying to see who else we've got in the stream. Was it Jose? Can't remember. There was someone earlier on. So many people tonight. I'm useless with remembering names. Artindi, Henry, that's Inez. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of it. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you, everyone who's hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you want to support the channel in any other ways. Oh, Piet, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, everyone, for being part of it. Yes, it is. If you want to become part of it more, come and join us on Discord. There's the members button, or the join button, the thanks button, the Amazon wish list, all sorts of bits and pieces. I will see you all next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night.